Have you ever woken up and felt like you were already late for something that hasn't even happened yet? Our minds are always racing toward the next task. We are living in an era where our physical bodies are here today, but our minds have already placed a deposit on tomorrow. It's a modern disease. This is the sickness of living ahead. We sacrifice the peace of the morning for a future that hasn't arrived, rushing through the only time we actually have. Every movement is a means to an end. We don't feel the floor beneath our feet because we are already imagining the stairs we have to climb later. We multitask our way through the present, turning moments of self-care into moments of digital noise. The inbox becomes our master before the sun is even fully up. The world moves at a breakneck speed, and we feel the pressure to keep up, fearing that if we slow down, we will be left behind forever. On the bus, surrounded by others, Sarah feels the weight of her upcoming day. Her body is stationary, but her pulse is racing with imaginary deadlines and chores. Is this really living? To be constantly elsewhere, anticipating the next hour, the next day, the next year, while the beauty of the passing world remains totally unseen. Today, we explore the art of coming back home to yourself. It is time to stop counting the minutes and start living inside of them once again. Sarah is an excellent project manager, a master of efficiency. But she has become a prisoner of her own to-do list, a slave to the checkmark. For her, every second of the present is just an obstacle to overcome. She views time as a wall to be climbed, rather than a garden to inhabit. The sound of the keyboard is her heartbeat, a mechanical rhythm that leaves no room for silence. She is chasing a future that is always just out of reach. Each note represents a worry, a task, a fear. Her vision is slowly being obscured by the demands of a tomorrow that demands her attention right now. Soon she cannot see the people around her. She cannot see the sky outside. She can only see the paper walls she has built around her mind. The pressure builds until it feels like she's drowning in ink and paper. The present moment has disappeared entirely, replaced by the crushing weight of expectation. Even when she walks, she is running. Her destination is always a meeting, a deadline, or a problem, never the simple act of taking a single step. She finds a moment of refuge in the silence of the restroom. It is the only place where the world stops asking things of her for a moment. She looks at the person in the glass and barely recognizes her. Who is this woman who has forgotten how to breathe without a schedule in her hand? The reflection seems like a stranger. It is a face that has spent too much time looking at screens and not enough time looking at the world. She realizes that if she doesn't stop, she will simply vanish into the momentum of her own life. She needs a way back to the here and now. Exhausted, she wanders into a small shop she had passed 1,000 times but never noticed. It is a sanctuary of gears and ancient wooden shelves. The air smells of old cedar and machine oil. Here, time feels different. It doesn't feel like a race. It feels like a slow, rhythmic heartbeat. She stands in the center of the room, her heart still racing, looking out of place among the steady, mechanical pulse of the walls around her. At the back, an old man works with a precision that seems almost holy. He does not look up when she enters. His focus is absolute. Every gear moves with purpose. There is no haste here, only the perfect alignment of metal and intent. It is the opposite of her chaotic morning. He handles time as if it were a fragile bird. His hands are steady because his mind is not in the next hour. It is in this screw. I'm in a hurry, she thinks. But the shop doesn't care. The clocks keep their own pace, indifferent to her schedule and her mounting anxiety. He finally notices her, but he doesn't rush to the counter. He finishes his movement first, honoring the task before greeting the guest. You are counting the seconds, child, but you are not living them, he says softly. His voice is a low rumble that calms her spirit. Sarah looks around, and for the first time, she truly hears the sound. It's not noise. It's the sound of existence happening one moment at a time. She realizes that in this shop, time is not an enemy to be defeated. It is a medium to be inhabited with care and presence. He hands her a masterpiece of engineering. Feel this, he whispers. Feel the life inside the machine. It only works if every part is present. She closes her eyes, focusing all her sensation on her palm. The ticking isn't just a sound. It's a physical vibration, a rhythm of existence. Each tiny component does its job without worrying about the others. It simply exists in its function, contributing to the whole by being perfectly itself. If one gear tries to move faster than the others, the whole system breaks. Harmony is found in staying in rhythm with the current moment. For the first time in years, Sarah isn't thinking about her email or her meetings. She is simply looking at the wonder of mechanical life. The clockmaker shares a secret. Happiness isn't a destination you reach in the future. It is a skill you practice right now, in this very breath. Your life is like these gears. When you are fully here, things click. When you are elsewhere, you create friction that wears your soul down. Look at the light. It doesn't ask for tomorrow. It just shines. We can learn so much from the simple, unhurried existence of the world around us. She feels a shift in her perspective. The urgency that drove her all morning feels silly now, like a shadow disappearing in the bright noon sun. By changing the focus of her attention, she has changed the quality of her life. She is no longer a victim of time. She is its guest. The watch tells more than the time. It tells the truth. The only time that matters is the one happening right now. Everything else is a ghost. The clockmaker leads her to a garden, a hidden world of green and water. Here, nature follows a clock that doesn't use numbers. He holds them out. Every day you choose which stone to carry. One is the weight of worry. The other is the lightness of presence. This black stone is your tomorrow. It's heavy because it's filled with things that haven't happened yet. It drains your energy and blinds your eyes. This white stone is now. It is smooth because it has no sharp edges of fear. It is light because it only contains this single moment. To find peace, you must learn to put the black stone down. You must trust that tomorrow will arrive without you needing to worry it into existence. Instead, hold the now up to the light. Value it. Protect it. It is the only thing you truly own in this entire universe. She realizes how long she has been carrying a bag full of black stones, wondering why she felt so tired and so heavy every single day. Your mind is a garden. If you water the seeds of tomorrow's anxiety, they will grow into weeds that choke out the beauty of today's flowers. When you focus on the present, you give yourself room to grow. You allow the seeds of peace to take root and flourish in the sunlight. Growth doesn't happen in the future. It happens right now, in the quiet, invisible expansion of the soul that comes when we are truly present. She takes the white stone with her. It is a physical reminder to stop running. It is a seed of peace that she will nurture. She lets go of the tension in her chest. She lets go of the deadline. She lets go of the person she thought she had to be. The water flows, and she flows with it. She is no longer trying to swim against the current of time. She is finally at rest. Let us practice deep now together. Find a seat, close your eyes, and allow the world to fade away for just a few minutes. Imagine yourself as steady as a mountain. The clouds of thought may pass over you, but you remain unmoving, grounded in the solid earth of now. Inhale the salt air. Feel the rhythm of the ocean in your lungs. Every breath is a wave, coming in and going out, natural and effortless. Follow the rhythm. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. This is the pace of life, slow and intentional. Watch the leaf fall. It doesn't rush to hit the ground. It enjoys the journey down, dancing in the air, fully present in its descent. The entire universe exists in this one drop of water. You don't need the whole world. You only need to experience this one tiny moment. Feel the air entering your nostrils, cool and fresh. Feel it leaving, warm and soft. You are alive. That is the only fact that matters. Only these 5 minutes truly belong to you. The past is a memory. The future is a dream. Only this breath is real. Don't lose it. When she opens her eyes, the world has changed because she has changed. The colors are brighter, the sounds are clearer, and she is home. Sarah returns to her world, but she does not return to her old self. She carries the silence of the clock shop within her heart. She starts her day with gratitude instead of fear. She chooses to notice the small wonders, turning her to-do list into a to-be list. Don't let your life pass you by while you're busy making plans for it. Join our 30-day gratitude challenge and find yourself again, minute by minute. The present moment is a gift, and that is why it is called the present. Wake up to your life. It is waiting for you now.